How's it going, everyone? It's Charlie, and welcome back to the Chatting Footy Show YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well again today. What a win that was for Marcelo Bielsa's men. Leeds United 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Bielsa outwits Ryan Mason. What a performance. Complete contrast from last week at Brighton. But before we get into it, guys, as always, smash that like button and please subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into it. As always, guys, let's start with the first half. And as I've already said, I mean, quality performance all round today, but we started the game really well. Comfortable in possession, comfortable defensively, and just looked more up for it than what we did against Brighton last week. I thought Koch made the Phillips role his own today. I thought he did really well in that. Good defensive blocks and good passing as well up the pitch. I thought Click was really good today. Probably the first game in a long time that I've seen Click actually have a full good game. Like, he played well for the entirety of that match. Dallas started on the right wing again, as he did against Brighton, which pre-match, when I saw the lineup, I was really worried. I was thinking, we've got Phillips and Rafinha available, but they're on the bench. But it worked out well in the end. Leeds took the lead through Dallas. Really well worked goal. Assist from Harrison. And Reguilon actually nearly puts it in to his own net. But Uribe saves it, but Dallas is there just to slot it home. And Leeds thoroughly deserved that lead because the opening 10-15 minutes we were all over them, creating chances. Bamford looked sharper today, which was really good to see. But Spurs did pull a goal back through Heung-min Son. There was nothing we could really do about it. I mean, if you're going to nitpick, I guess Strike does get dragged away with Harry Kane, as Kane makes a smart move to get Strike away and allows that space for Son to run in. And a good through ball by Ali plays Son in, and he easily slots that ball home. Can't really do much about that. A really well worked goal from Spurs in that respect. But even when they equalised, Leeds still looked on it and were getting at them still. And it was good to see Leeds not cave after they equalised and just give up and keep going at them. And Leeds did take the lead just before half time through Patrick Bamford. Buzzing for Paddy. Really happy for him that he managed to get on the score sheet. Well worked goal again down that left-hand side. We caused Aurier some real problems on that side today. Alioski plays the ball in, and it's a simple finish for Bamford to make it 2-1 to Leeds at half-time. But yeah, really good opening 45 minutes from Leeds. On to the second half then, guys, and pretty much the same as the first half from a Leeds point of view. We're still at them. We're still causing their defence some real issues, and we proper dominated them in that second half for me. We're talking about Son, Kane and Bale. I mean, yes, Son did score, but apart from that, he did nothing really for me. Kane, we kept Kane really quiet. I know he scored that goal in the first half where VAR had to intervene. And if I'm honest, yeah, it is a silly decision and it probably shouldn't have been offside. But it's one of them, innit? I think if it had been a Leeds goal that was disallowed for the same thing, I would have been fuming. So I can understand Tottenham's frustration at that. But apart from that, Kane really didn't do much. He hit the crossbar from a free kick in second half, but apart from that, no. And Bale, I didn't even know he were on pitch, if I'm honest with you. And good that he actually got subbed because he did nothing really, which is a shame for him on a personal point of view, as he scored a hat-trick last week and then he does naught against Leeds. But it is what it is, and I think Leeds completely nullified Spurs in that second half. Defensively, we were sound, no issues at all. A good performance from Llorente and Pascal. Alioski had a blinder, really good game from him. Ayling just did his usual job. Then we bring Rafinha on for Roberts, who, if you're going to nitpick, I think he was probably the worst player on the pitch for Leeds, but that doesn't mean that he played really bad. It was just the only player that final ball just wasn't working for him much today, and he rightly came off. And Dallas moved back in to the middle. Harrison went onto the right and Rafinha played on the left. I think that was a good tactic to get at Aurier because I felt like he got the better of him as well. He had a poor game, did Aurier, for me. The third goal came from Rodrigo. So he came on for Bamford. He looked a lot sharper. He looked way better than Brighton, which, let's be honest, didn't take much because he was shocking against Brighton. But I thought his pressing was all right, did quite well. But the goal was just perfectly timed from Rafinha. He's onside as well because VAR checks it and he's onside. He's in acres of space. He times it perfectly, slots it to Rodrigo. First time, slots it into the bottom corner. Great finish from Rodrigo. And I'm glad for him as well. That'll do his confidence a world of good. But overall, today, a massively like big win. Really buzzing. We needed to bounce back, and I'm glad that we showed the heart to come back from such a poor performance last time out. And I'm glad that we bounced back against a good team. And Leeds are now unbeaten against the so-called Big Six at Ellen Road, which is amazing. And, we've got 3 winnable games left. Let's try and go out, win them all, and have a positive end to this season. So then, guys, let's just summarise by saying an amazing afternoon for Leeds United. 3-1 against a very, very good Spurs side. As for the man of the match, I'm going to go for Alioski. I've said already he had a blinder. He was like a man possessed on that left-hand side. Really good game from Alioski. I know BT gave it to Harrison for the assists, which I can understand. But overall, I think Alioski was the best Leeds player on that pitch today. Let me know in the comments section what you think as well and just your overall thoughts on our terrific win today. As I said at the beginning, guys, please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I will see you in the next one.